So welcome. I asked my viewers a lot of questions for you guys.
Okay.
And I don't know if many people know you, so can you maybe introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I'm Greg Reisdorf, the lead multiplayer designer for Sledgehammer Games, and I was the lead multiplayer designer on Advanced Warfare.
Alright. I just did an interview with Michael,
Oh, yeah.
and I asked him about skill-based matchmaking, and of course people are trying to use the skill-based matchmaking for gameplays, reverse boosting. What do you think of people like that?
What do I think of people like that? Well, I mean, it's pretty much how they want to play the game. If that's how they want to do it, and they want to win their KD, then that's more to them. But yeah, I mean, it's just it doesn't really affect me. It affects me more when it's hurting somebody else who's trying to play the game.
Yeah, because the players who aren't good, just want to play against people who aren't good too.
Yeah, or
someone like that is going into the game.
Or if you're in a 6v6 match and then the one of the players on your team is just jumping off the side of the game.
True.
Then it just takes away something from the game, and we ultimately want it to be a fun experience for everyone.
Yeah.
And so we do certain things against those players who want to abuse that system. So.
All right. Of course, you listen to the community a lot, and you have brought back gun game. You've brought the one shot, who everybody likes, of course. Are you planning to add more game modes in the future, like sharpshooter or something like that?
We have a lot of things that we're always up to. I can't really say what we're gonna add or not at the moment. So. All
right. And you brought back zombie mode too, exo zombies. Will there be more zombie maps, or are you planning to expand that too, or can't you say that?
I can't really get into that. So.
All right. Of course, the exo movement is introduced in Advanced Warfare. Do you like the game mode more with the exo movement or without? Do you think it's an successful?
Yeah, I certainly do. I personally enjoy playing with the exo movement and just going back and either playing classic or just going into a private match and playing that. It's just there's so much there that you're just like, oh, where did it go? What? Well, I can't dodge out of the way. I can't dodge back. I can't get out of the way of this. Just having that ability to do something else in the match, a reaction or another strategy to apply to the game is just great to have in the match, and something that's just interesting. Another thing to learn, another thing to master within the game, on top of mastering that gun skill, mastering the aiming, the headshots, all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, and how do you come up with ideas like that? Do you just sit in a room with everyone and just write everything down or something like that?
Pretty much, it's a lot of iteration. It's a lot of coming out and trying to find. We wanted to find something that was that we could do off the controller, very similar to ADS. So that's kind of where we started. And like, hey, what can we do that can really add skill to the game that the player is actually doing with the controller? And then we just started coming up with different random stuff, and ultimately had the boost jump, which worked pretty quickly, and then just iterating on that, and then kind of thinking of it as a whole. I was like, well, if we put boost jump on the A button and we double tap it, or is it a single tap, or do we have to hold it? Like all those little nuances of everything, and then being able to build an entire system around it. Going like, okay, well, we have this exoskeleton, so does that mean we can dodge left and right? Cool. Where can we put that? Oh, is it an ability, or is it a off the stick? For a while, it was just an ability. It was an exo ability.
Right.
But then we decided that this is great. Everybody should have this all the time. And then you can start doing air dodges, and you can start doing forward dashes, and create other mechanics that are built using the system and really expand on that system. And it's a lot of just playing the game and coming up with ideas and trying. And
if you test something like that, do you got a team who does that, or do you just play around in the office and test everything?
We have a design team that'll basically vet the mechanics, and then we play with the entire studio, because everybody at the studio is a gamer. Everybody likes to play. Everybody's excited to play. So we get in there and we play the game and we get feedback. We sit around basically in a table and pass the controller around, and everybody gives their feedback on whether they liked it or not, how they think they can improve it, what can make it better. And then we move forward from there and just make updates and increment and then play again and just constantly play.
Yeah, and if someone likes hack into advanced warfare and just go around being invisible or something like that, how do you see that? Do people report that and you just look into it and things like that?
Yeah, we get tons of reports from the community, and we're always on Twitter, we're always on Reddit, we're watching YouTube, like any way we can get a hand in the community to know what's going on, to see if anybody's abusing the game or exploiting the game in any way. We also have back-end stuff that'll tell us if somebody's doing something funky. We have very strict policies on how we deal with people and who we ban and when we ban them and all that kind of stuff.
A lot of people on my channel ask, can you upload glitches, bugs, where you can go into the wall or something? And if you upload that on YouTube, is that illegal or will you get banned or anything like that?
If you abuse it, I don't know if we've actually banned anybody specifically for that.
But remove the video or something like that?
Yes, that will most likely happen.
Yeah. So I can do that. No, I think that was all. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next to
you.